Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and you'll notice that this isn't Owen. All my videos this last few days over this week has been Owen, but no, this one is to do with my Mark 1 Cav, which has got the 2XE red top in it. Now I've had a problem with this engine not running right, on and off quite a lot of times, and the other day I was watching a video by my mate Dougie Rankin, who I've known for a good 20 odd years through Mark 2 Cav Owners Club, and he posted a video with his Mark 3 Cav with the same engine, and it was running rough like mine, and he pointed out this plug that goes onto the coil pack, and he said on his that he peeled back the rubber and he found the wires were all broken inside, and guess what? Look at that. That can't be good, can it? That can't be good at all 3 wires have split and the casing and the wires are exposed. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, as a temporary test fix, just as a temporary thing, I'm going to wrap a load of insulation tape around to separate the 3 wires apart, plug it on, put a battery on, start it up and see if it makes any difference. So let's see what happens. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm working on the Mark 1, as you know. I've got them 3 wrapped with loads of insulation tape, so hopefully now they'll be insulated from each other. I'll just show you what the problem is. See how it clicks in there to the side of the coil, so you can see that the cables are just under so much pressure, being bent. It's no wonder that they snap, so I'm just going to leave them like that for now. But while I was at it, I wanted to check the cable for my crank sensor, because I noticed that a couple of the wires were a little bit dodgy on that, and yeah, that one just snapped away from the solder where it's had a new plug welded on, soldered on, and then whilst moving it around a little bit, that one snapped off as well. So that's 2 of the 3 from the crank sensor, which are pretty much completely and utterly knackered, and I wonder why it's running rough. That's not going to be helping either, is it? So yeah, what I'm going to try and do is get the little metal pins out from inside the plug and then put the cables straight into the plug. It's going to obviously mean that the cable there is going to be a bit shorter, but there's plenty of free play in this cable to make up for it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to snip that one off so that the plug's completely off the car, and then have the little fun task of getting them out from inside and then opening up the little clamps inside so that the wires can go straight in, and then there's no dodgy soldered joints to worry about. So that's the next little task. Guys, I'm back. Just want to show you this. This is a plug that goes to the crank sensor. I'm just showing you again, following on from the last video, and what I'm doing is I'm actually pulling out the little pins. I've got the 2 outer ones. So the outer one, the black one there, is pin number 3. That one, which is like a grey and black stripe, is pin number 1. And then pin number 2 in the middle is grey and red, and that's the one I'm just struggling to get out at the moment. Them 2 came out quite easily. All you do, like in the end of the plug, you see that little hole at the bottom. Use a very thin little screwdriver. I've got this one which is actually bent, which actually works to my advantage because it makes it a bit easier. It's actually one that got bent by accident, but it's actually a handy little tool with it being bent, so I ain't bothered bending it back. And I just put the little screwdriver down in that lower slot and fiddle the back a little bit, and out the clip. You see the design of them. You've got the little clip top and bottom, which as it pushes in, it then locks in place. So if you push down them little clips, you only actually have to push one of them, like the bottom one, and that's enough to make it unclip. And then what I'll do is I'll open up the end where the wire goes in. It's a little bit of a tricky operation to do, but I'll open up that end and then I'll put the wires in, put them back into the plug, and the plug will be nicely freshly rewired without any dodgy solder joints like that one. The state of the solder joint, don't know if my camera will focus on it very well, but yeah, there you go. So all these little things This combined with the dodgy wiring at the coil, which I showed you earlier in the video, it's no wonder it's not been running right. So hopefully get these bits sorted. I might have a fully functioning Mark 1. So stay tuned, like, browse when I can speak, subscribe, click notifications, and then you'll not miss any of the later videos. I've got videos this next week of me doing more welding and work, MOT prep on Owen. I'm going to be doing this on the Mark 1 as well, because I want to get the Mark 1 running right, because it's bugging me not being able to drive it. I'm going to be trying to get the convertible started as well. Brad, my Mark II Cav convertible, I'm going to be trying to get that started, because I want to make a good go at getting that MOT'd on the road as well. Especially with this beautiful weather, it'd be lovely to have that usable through the summer. Yeah, loads planned. Obviously, I've got my Nova, my Manta, my Vectra, my twin top. So, you know, got loads of other cars to work on as well. So plenty to stay tuned for. So talk to you again soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.